Hey guys, Happy New Year. It is January the 5th, I believe, in Australia. And I know that our channel hasn't been very active since it started, but I'm hoping to change that in the new year. So I thought to start off in January. I already have my January to be read pile on my other channel. But I thought I'd do a spotlight, and what better way to do it than to start with an author very close to my home, not exactly my hometown, but in Australia. Most of you guys, if you've checked out the channel, would have seen my review on, I believe, 2 of her books, and that is Monica McInerney. I keep saying I am going to be featuring her today because I really have enjoyed the 2 books that I have read, and I actually own all her books up to date. And I want to spotlight some authors that maybe you guys overseas or even in Australia may have not checked out or heard of before, even if you haven't watched my reviews. So I'm going to start off by just telling you a little bit of information about Monica. I will be looking from the screen, so I will try and, So she was born in Australia, but she's Dublin based. And I will be showing you her books in a second. Home of the Templetons was a #1 bestseller in Australia and was shortlisted for the General Fiction Book Award of the Year at 2011. In 2006, Monica was the main ambassador for the Australian Government's Books Alive National Reading Campaign. She was a book publicist for 10 years. She worked in Ireland and Australia and promoted authors such as Royal Dahl, Tim Winton, Edna O'Brien and Max Fatchen, and events such as the Dublin International Writers Festival. If you want to know anything more about her, I will be linking her site down below, as well as my channel, my main book channel, and so that if you need any more information about her then. So the books, I forgot to take it off my shelf, but Odd One Out is one of the books that I have read, and I have also read Lola's Secret, which is her latest book, which came out in 2011. This was the first book I started with, not knowing anything about her at all, really. I just picked up the book pretty much out of the cover interest and the storyline. And after doing some research, I found out that this sort of goes along with another book I'm about to show you soon. So this is one of her books, and I'm going to show you the next few. There is Spin the Bottle, which is about a woman who is running a bed and breakfast in Ireland, I believe, and all the romance that goes with that, etc. I really like this cover. Family Baggage. I won't tell you a great deal about these books, but if you do want to check them out, again, they are on her site and they are on Goodreads. These Faraday Girls, which is just insanely massive. I think it has around 635 pages, so a really, really, really big book, but I might get to it this year. I hope so, because I'm doing the big book challenge. But Upside Down, Inside Out. Do you just love the covers? I love the covers. A Taste for It. They just all fell on the floor. The Alphabet Sisters, which I recommend that you probably read this before you read Lola's Secret, because apparently it's connected. All Together Now, which is actually a collaboration of some short stories and her novella, Odd One Out. So I'm a bit iffy about this one, whether I could add it to the challenge or not. Pretty much there's like a short story collection here, so, and that's 118 pages, so I might just take that as it is. And Monica's book, At Home with the Templetons, which again is a very massive book, verging on the 600 pages. This book in particular takes place in Castle, Maine, in Australia, and I live not too far from Castle, Maine, so I'm thinking when I read this book that I will go and take a look around at the surroundings of this book and what inspired her and the places and things that inspired her to write this story, which I think is awesome because I really, I read a lot of American, UK books, things like that, and I don't really read a lot of books based around me, so knowing that there is a place that I can go visit that was inspired by one of my favourite authors just fills me with so much happiness, and I'm hoping that maybe I can take a camera, take some photos while I'm reading it. It'll probably most likely be one of those big books I read in a month, so really excited for that one. And that is all her books at current. I'm not very good at these type of videos, so please bear with me. I just want to get those books out there. Go check them out. Tell me what you think about them once you've checked them out, or you've checked out her site. And then let me know. If you want to know anything else about them, let me know. If you want to discuss, discuss about these books, or have conversations, or email me, or anything like that, feel free to. I'm more than open. Also, I am thinking maybe it might be one of our book club books, which I'll be sharing with you in another video, what the book club is about and what we're planning on doing for the channel over the next 12 months. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you might investigate some of these books. They're contemporary. I forgot to say this with me. They're contemporary, more so focusing on family and life, not so much chick lit with work, and it's an element of life book. There's secrets, betrayals, family, love, relationships, hardships. They're just really feel-good novels, and they make you feel real, and it's not fake, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but definitely check out her writing. She is a brilliant author, and I really want to get her out there in the world. I really want to get people reading her books, so yeah. Do you like my scarf? I have an obsession with purple, and this is my scarf that I got for very cheap, actually. I think I paid $5 for it. Okay, I'm a fool. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.